living. Hope everyone had a fantastic day. Man, I got to talk about this here. Now, before I talk about this here, just some programming notes. Monday, maybe a special show because I'm doing an interview with Mr. Chris from, I think it's called Nice Radio Production. I might have said that wrong, but be on the lookout for that Monday. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go in on Isabella Moody and what's her name? Howard Stern, aka Laura Loomer. We're gonna go in on them, and then I got the Twitter Space. I think I set it for 2 o'clock. So if you're on X, join in. If not, just remember I will stream it. Family, I know Brother Torian probably gonna see this later. That Jason Whitlock boy, he did it. He did it. I didn't think he could go any lower. You saw the title. I didn't think he could go any lower. Family, he went into the inner core of the earth. This man literally sat up on his show and said Caitlin Clark is more known than Simone Biles. I know. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. He actually said this. I put the link to the tweet and the video in the description box. I want one of y'all to go in there and fact check me. I'm serious. He actually said this. And he had that jackass Asian dude or Hispanic, whatever the hell he is. He had him in there too, and he's sitting there nodding his head. Family, man, listen. November 5th can't come fast enough. I swear to God it can't. Oh, Miss Niecy, you ain't heard? Okay. I'm at work, right? I'm finna get you the backstory. I'm at work and we closing down. So I said, I ain't been on my phone all day. So I said, let me go check what X is talking about. First, some asshole tried to, he said something egregious, so I had to cuss him out, and then he tried to talk about my sexy ass bald head. That ain't gonna work. Whatever. Then I scrolled down a little bit and I saw something from Jason Whitlock. I know Tori ain't gonna get mad at me that I ain't block him, but you know, he a good source of content, whatever. So I'm reading the caption and he's reacting to a Simone Biles interview. I guess she recently did it. I guess she was talking about how they tried to cancel her after, Tokyo or something. She had a bad Tokyo. And I think that's when she's like, I'm done with, gymnastics. And then we know what happened. She made her comeback. And, she's getting ready for Paris. So I figured they must be doing the interviews now. Because I guess, I think like May and June, they're going to be heavy with the practice. So it's going to be less and less time to catch them. Okay, fine, whatever. This dude decides to say, one, nobody knows who Simone Biles is. Like when she walked down the street, nobody gonna recognize her. There was that. Then he said, if Caitlin Clark walks down the street, she's more recognizable than Simone Biles. Oh no, yeah, Brother Torian, what's up? Nah, I'm coming home from work, but I said I can't wait to go home, go to StreamYard and set this. My bad, I must have hit a dead zone. Shit, come on, there you go. Okay, my bad, I must have hit a dead zone. Like I was saying, y'all can go. I have the link in there. Torian, Cosmo Fury, Miss Niecy, you can go fact check me. Anybody can go fact check me. This man literally said Caitlin Clark is more recognizable than Simone Biles. He actually said this. Then, and here, you thought that was bad. Here's the quote. Again, you can go fact check me this. This man said, in no uncertain terms, she's trying to glom off of Caitlin Clark's name. She's trying to be like Caitlin Clark. I bullshit you not. This is what he said. Whose man's is this? Fatlock. You see, Torian. We didn't think he got to get the Infinity plus Infinity Gauntlet. I swear to God. He need two. I can't believe this man said this. This man actually said this. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but I can't believe this man said this. Caitlin Clark is more recognizable than Simone Biles. Even though Simone Biles a few months ago went viral because of her and her husband. Her and her husband literally had the whole world in the chokehold for like a straight week. But because Caitlin Clark lost in the finals and she got drafted #1, and they found out about her contract and a lot of these other WNBA contracts, now he's kissing her ass. Like she's a, what did I tell y'all, family? They're trying to make her like the second coming of Larry Bird. I can't. November 5th cannot come fast enough. Glenn Beck cannot fire that man fast enough after the election. How do you sit up there and say that shit? Are you insane? Simone Biles is less recognizable than Caitlin Clark. She's trying to grift off Caitlin Clark. I don't even think those two have met. So how is she grifting off her? He didn't say those words, but that's what he was alluding to. Because he's under the impression that because Caitlin Clark got all the attention now, her interview comes out and they're trying to spike views. What? But thankfully his comment thread was lighting his ass up. Like somebody even said, it sounded like you had a stroke. But let me tell y'all, family, if you ever think or you're unsure of this man, that he got an affinity for some white pussy, look at that interview. As much as y'all call Stephen A. Smith a buck dancer, even he wouldn't say some shit like that. Even he wouldn't say some shit like that. Mammy Steele wouldn't even say some shit like that. And she don't like black people. Now you know when he get cooked, he finna do a response talking about, hey, I was joking. I was getting y'all in y'all feelings and it worked. No, Negro. No. You need to be discredited as a sports journalist right now. And then you need to be discredited as a social commentator right now. Caitlin Clark's got something that Simone Biles doesn't have. And that's an empty trophy case. Or the shit is bare at least. You gotta be kidding me. No wonder Kansas City Star fired his ass. No wonder ESPN fired his ass. No wonder FS1's fired his ass. No wonder he had to leave Outkick. Now when Glenn Beck get rid of him, then he gonna be like, oh, it's the woke people. It's the woke people. It made me lose my job. Shut the fuck up. It's not your asinine takes. Yeah, let's blame everybody else. And this is for his supporters as well. You grift enablers. If you sat up there and watched him say that and you still follow him, you're a piece of shit too. Because even somebody in there was talking about, oh, something about her being black. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with it? The girl literally been going hard since 2012. She had one bad Olympics and y'all tried to write her off. Caitlin Clark had 2 bad years where she didn't make she didn't win the national championship, and y'all think she God Almighty. So, what's the end game here? I need somebody to tell me what Jason Whitlock's end game is. She's not gonna let you fuck. She's not gonna give you an interview because she would have done it already. Maybe you went to the presser at the draft and they didn't let you in. Maybe that's what it was. I know it was in New York, and I know you don't like New York, but maybe you went and they didn't do it, and you snuck out of there before somebody saw you. I don't know how the fuck you gonna sneak out, but whatever. But for you to say that shit, this just proves what I've been telling y'all for years. Since I've been on his necks. He does not like successful black people. This man will crash out for the bare minimum, but when you see a black person accomplished, you gotta go find something wrong with him. Y'all leave Caitlin Clark alone. Y'all leave her alone. She does not look like a man. She looking like a man. Just call her Kale Clark. Just call her Kale Clark. I get it, Jason Whitlock. You emailed her people about getting a dress pic. I get it. I get it. You want to share it with the homies. I get it. I know you're in Nashville. She's in Indianapolis. It's like an hour and a half flight. I get it. You're going to be there at the game. I get it. Thank you, Cosmo Fury. Don't shout out to Bells. He gone. But shout out to Munch. Pause. Yeah, don't do that. You know who he looked like? You know who she looked like? I'm finna tell you who she looked like. You know who she looked like? She looked like the last Mean Girl. That's what she looked like. The one that got like one line in the whole movie, and it was something stupid. Like, yeah, that's her. But I just love how Jason Whitlock is the same one who always wants to run around and talk about how black people are praising mediocrity, but he's literally sitting there crashing out over mediocrity. He's trying to make us accept mediocrity on the basketball court. He secretly wanted us to go in on Deion Sanders for losing those last few games of the season and having an under 500 record. We were like, okay, it's his first year. That's fine. Let's see how he does this year. And when we didn't do that, he said, I'm going to do it. And he sat there for weeks going in on that man. Now this hype machine is there, and he ain't trying to get run over. He trying to drive the train. I don't get this, family. Like, why would you say that? Next he's going to say that she's more recognizable than fucking Michael Jackson. That's going to be that's going to be going. Damn, a young Herman Munster. Yeah, nigga, that's out of line. That's out of line. Now you know damn well that's out of line. Listen, antithesis. You know you out of line for that. I ain't want to be the one to say she could play Rebecca Lobo in the biopic. I ain't want to say that. All right, I get it. Okay, I ain't want to be the one that said if they try to do a remake of Mulan and they want to whitewash it, they finna pick up me Mulan. I ain't want to say it. Why y'all gotta be mean with it? Let that girl live. Right? Let her live in her truth. I'm just saying. Biden Biden just got rid of Title IX today, so let him. Well, he rewrote it. They basically rewriting it, so they're gonna let dudes play with females. It's all right. No, I don't want no more. I'm too tired to do that. Y'all can do that. I'm too tired. I can't do it. I don't got the energy. But what? But son, why y'all saying she look like Fred Gwynn? Come on now. I get it. She's trying to be Stephanie Brown in The Dark Knight Returns. I get it. I get it. I know she's trying to be Speedball in the next Spider-Man movie. I get it. I get it. Let her live. I'm just waiting for the one game where she gets crossed up and she falls on her ass and it goes viral. That's all I'm just waiting for. And then Jason Whitlock gonna call for a fucking outlaw on crossovers. But once again, family, for those who just came in, I'm going on a rant. I went on a rant because Jason Whitlock decided on his show, I'm guessing it was today, to say that Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast in history, is less recognized on the street than Caitlin Clark. Because I don't understand how you miss that face, that body, that voice. I don't know how the hell you don't know that's Simone Biles. I don't know how. Caitlin Clark could pass by me on the street and I wouldn't recognize her. I swear to God to you. She is a wonder-bred white girl. There's nothing distinguishing about her. She looks like any regular chick that just got out of college and is fixing to go into the rat race. But again, this just goes back to the thing of Jason Whitlock hates successful black people because he's failed. Now I get it. Y'all gonna tell me he had jobs, he been on TV. That's what he finna tell me. That's what his people finna tell me. Some of y'all in the chat who see that later or in the comment section, that's what y'all fixing to tell me. That man's a failure. Because I don't understand how somebody with them type of accomplishments that he's got, why in the hell do you always seem to go try to knock black people? I don't get it. Successful black people. I don't get it. And then you say some shit like, this motherfucker, I'm not calling Simone Biles a motherfucker, I'm just saying. She is trying to grift off Caitlin Clark. Nobody knows her. Sir, if you walked on the street right now, people would just think you a fat black man. They ain't gonna be like, oh shit, Jason Whitlock. They're not like Stephen A. Smith. They know who Stephen A. Smith is. I don't I never seen no shit like that ever in life. I've never heard of that. You know what that's like, family? Let's just say for hypothetical sense, right? Let's just say this. Jason Whitlock's statement, right, is akin to someone saying, let's just say Amanda Bynes came back outside and told her story about Dan Snyder, right? Like whatever. Either he did something to her or he didn't. Doesn't matter. Him saying what he said today is akin to saying Amanda Bynes after that interview is more recognized on the street than Chris Brown. Than someone like Rihanna. Dare I say, Beyonce. That's how egregious his statement was. But, you know, That's par for the Whitlock, I guess. Cosmo Ferry, you leave that man's headline alone. Why do y'all insist on owning that man's headline? That headline was forged in the hot forges of Hollis, Queens. Leave that man's headline alone. I got a rep for the hapless hairlines. Hashtag hapless hairlines. I got a rep for them. I ain't never, family, I swear to God. I swear to God. Now watch. He gonna go search his name again, see that I said that shit, and then he gonna be like, why are you so obsessed with me? Nigga, if you didn't say stupid shit, I wouldn't say nothing to you. Even if you said smart shit, I wouldn't say nothing to you. And that one is like when the next eclipse comes. But there's no way. I don't, again, his supporters, people who follow him, if you saw that clip and you were